Hey Capricorn, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Hello, how are you? I am here to do your reading for the week ahead. I'm sorry it's late one day. I had kind of a rough, not feeling well week, and I think it was just because I was burning the candle at both ends. I was just doing too much, and that was all. But nonetheless, I'm feeling pretty good, and I am here to do your reading for the week ahead. It is a day late, but hopefully we'll get back on track soon. And I'm here with my Modern Day Witch Tarot. So, is it Modern Day? No, it's Modern Witch Tarot. If you're looking to buy any of the cards that I own, you can look. I don't know why I can't talk, sorry. You can look at down below in the description. There is a link for Amazon. Also, if you are someone who has just come here for the first time, thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing, hopefully before you leave. Please make sure if you like the content that you give me a thumbs up and a comment, please. We're just trying to grow as big as we can here, just in order to be able to, for me to keep coming and giving you free readings, for instance. But, you know, I got to go to the floor because that's what I do. I throw things around. I throw cards around all the time. Hang on. There we go. All right. Roll up the sleeves. Let's get comfortable. Go get your beverage, whatever you're drinking or snacking on. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the sign of Capricorn, please. Sign of Capricorn. If I could have Archangel Michael, please, and Archangel Shemuel. I do need help with guidance and understanding. If I could have gods and goddesses available, please. Also, if I could have my angels and guides. I do need your help with signs and symbols, please. All right, so let's get started here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What do we have for our Cappies for the week ahead, please? Capricorn, Earth sign Capricorn for the week ahead. This is a general reading. If you don't know what that means, please look below in the description. That'll give you an idea of what that means. Okay, so we start with the Eight of Cups. We start with you walking away from things that, emotional things that you're kind of done with. You're done with being highly emotional. You're done with having all of the emotional baggage to carry around. You're tired of all of that stuff. And I see you as not only walking away from this emotional time, but also towards something else. So you are not... you're not alone. Spirit is with you. I see that the moon is in the sky, and it's the moonlight that is guiding your way. So even though you are scared of, you're scared of the moon because you don't really know what is coming up. But I see you as being strong, being brave, and walking away from this emotional time, but also walking towards something which is a whole lot better. And I see here that we start with the Ace of Wands. So we start out with water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. We move to the Ace of Wands, which is the beginning of something you're passionate about or someone you're passionate about. Let's figure that out here. So the Ace of Wands, what's coming next? After we meet someone or something that we're passionate about. Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands. We have the World. So you are looking at closing a chapter. You feel as though you've learned a karmic lesson here. And you have... you have come out of this karmic lesson a different person. You've decided that you're never going back. You're not making that mistake again. You're not doing that thing again, because it was a long time, like 8 years, 9 years. You were in a relationship, a committed relationship. It could be marriage, could be, common law, could be anything. But you were in this relationship, and I feel like you had lost the passion. I feel like there was no more passion, that you closed the door, or you were passionate about each other, but you didn't have anything in common anymore. So you had both grown your separate ways, and it was time for you to move forward. And you knew in order to move forward, you had to close the chapter, which I believe is probably either a divorce or separation or wherever that went for you. Buckled a card here. What do we have? Yeah, and then you began to heal. So, you know, I think you had been wishing and hoping for this to happen all along, that you would have, you know, that you wouldn't have to be the one to pull the plug in this relationship, but unfortunately it did happen that way. And I think that you're feeling pretty good about your decision, because I feel as though world on the bottom. I feel as though you did learn your lesson, and I don't think you're going to go back to that again. I don't think you're going to go back to that kind of situation again, because you'd had enough. By the time this thing ended, you were like, I'm done. Just go. Just go. There's nothing left to say here. Just go. Okay, let's clarify these cards here. Archangel Michael, Archangel Chamuel, please. Understanding and guidance. Gods and goddesses, angels and guides, please, for signs and symbols for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's do this. I always feel better when I cut them. I don't know why. So, yeah, I try and cut every deck that I use, because I feel better. It's like it's breaking an energetic bond of some kind. Yeah, once I clean them and then shuffle them and then break them into their 3 pieces, I feel like it's breaking an energetic bond of some sort. Okay, so 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, why is that 8 of Cups here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead? What are you walking away from here? What sort of emotion are you walking away from here? Wow. Thinking. Thinking. Aha. One that snuck out here. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. So you are out to look for a king. I feel like you are leaving a relationship with a page, someone that you had to, I'm going to say the word I hear is just drag through life. That person wasn't someone who was very open to change. They were wishy-washy. They wouldn't make any decisions. I feel like you were with someone who you were far more intellectual than, smarter than, better business sense than, or better at your job than. And I feel like the King of Cups is what you're out looking for. So you're looking for someone who's emotionally available, someone who has their heart chakra open, someone who's very deep, someone who can speak about things under the surface, someone that you can snuggle up to and know that you know them front to back. I think that's what you're looking for here. And someone who will go with the flow, because I feel as though the last person you were with did not do that, that they might have been overly emotional. All right. What else do we have for the Eight of Cups, please? Clarify Eight of Cups. We have Temperance. So yeah, when you walked away, you're finally like, whew, I can breathe. And I don't ever have to give an instruction to anyone else and make up someone's mind for them and make all the decisions. And I think that you finally got your groove back, your balance back. Why is the Ace of Wands here? I feel like then you go out sort of dating, looking for passion. Too many cards. Ace of Wands, please. What comes next after Temperance? Clarify the Eight of Wands, please. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, your Ace of Wands is clarified by, I'm sorry, the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands. So you're looking for passionate times. You're looking for someone who can keep up with you, that you're very energetic. You love to eat out. You love to hike. You love to move. You like to do the things that you like to do, and you have found that you found your groove. You found the things that you're passionate about again, finally. And this is because you have no more of this clouded sort of thing hanging over your head. Like I feel like there's like a rainy cloud over your head. You no longer have that. And so now you're going to celebrate it by, I don't know, maybe getting passionate on a few dates or something. Here we go. Let's look at the Ace of Wands. We've got the Ace of Wands clarifying the Ace of Wands. That's double passion. That's craziness. There we go. And yeah, you've been thinking about that for a while. I think that, oh, I feel as though you've been lonely. And that's the worst thing, right? The worst thing is being lonely in a room with someone. I would rather be completely alone in a hotel by myself or a cabin somewhere than have someone in the room who's ignoring me. And I feel with the Hanged Man, I feel like you had a lot of thinking to do. So I feel like, you know, you were passionate about life finally, and you're thinking about all the things that you can do, but I feel like in this moment you're very lonely. You're hanging there by yourself in the Hanged Man energy, and you just, what you really want is you just want to find someone or something that you're passionate about. Why is the World card here? Please clarify. The World card. Why is the World card here, please? Got the World card here because of the King of Pentacles. So that's your energy there, Capricorn. So you want to be financially stable, like the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is also someone who is very relatable, someone who will who's very charitable, someone who is always doing for others, and someone who I feel like you have a connection to animals like no one else does. I feel like you have a connection to animals, and I don't know, I always think that people who can connect to animals got to be the greatest people ever, because animals feel everything, right? They're very intuitive. So I feel like you closed the chapter, and then right away it's almost like you became financially stable. I think this person was kind of draining you of not only time, but of money, of anger, of passion. They were just draining you. I think, you know, when you are intuitive, and if you have other placements in your major placements that are water signs, that very much you could have been, this person could have been an energy vampire, right? Someone who's very low vibing, someone who just comes to suck the life out of others and bring bad news, and just always low vibing. And I have a feeling that you almost felt like you were free after you got released from the Hanged Man energy. You were free, and now you can be happy, right? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, we've got dancing and singing, we have happiness and passion, you know, just being able to do your own thing, being able to have fun being you and doing all that. And I think during this time, you're still healing. So it's going to take some time for you to heal from that situation. But it is time for you to heal. So I think that you decide that you're going to go out and find someone else who is going to help you to heal. Why is the Star here for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. The Star. All right, so the Star, you know, you are still hurt. You're still hurt, and you're feeling the pinch of that, I think, within yourself. Financially, you know, when separation comes and then divorce comes, it can get expensive. You know, splitting of assets and all of that kind of thing. I think you're holding your money close to your chest. I feel like you're holding everything in, is what I think. Because the Capricorns that I know just don't tell anybody about their junk. They keep it in. So I'm just going to say, I just heard the word counsel. Okay, I'm going to counsel. And I'm nobody to counsel. I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but I can only tell you from personal experience that if you are going to heal, that it is okay for you to be closed off at first, but just don't live there. That's all. Because being vulnerable is part of enjoying life. And if you can't, you know, if you've got this big clunky, you know, metal, what do you call that? I'm in my mind's eye, I see a knight's, you know, the metal uniform the knights would put on to fight. You've got this armor on, and, you know, nothing can get in to hurt you, but nothing can get out either. So just make sure that you are, you know, if you're going to stay there and be a little bit defensive and hold things close to the chest, just remember that you don't have to do that with everyone that you know. And you don't have to do that with everyone that you meet. Although be cautious. Don't be silly, right? the Star. Why is the Star here, please? Star, please. Why is the Star here? Why is the Star here, please? Because of strength. So yeah, you're healing so you can be strong again, because it's been a hot minute since you were happy, and since you felt strong. So I think that it is that you are healing, and you're keeping it all to yourself so you can become strong again. And that's a good reason to keep it to the chest for sure. Okay, so back here, we're looking at you walking away. You know, you're going to look for your King of Cups, and you've got yourself kind of in a balanced area now. And who do you meet? Is there anyone that you meet here? What else do you do? After you find your balance, what's next? What's next for Capricorn? Oops. You do fall in love. The Ace of Cups, right? So you do find somebody who you click with instantly. You feel, they make you feel very balanced. You feel as though you have found your King of Cups. It is, it feels like water energy. You guys feel each other's energy. And although you are a little bit defensive, both of you, because now both of you have come from relationships, I feel that you have come from relationships that weren't great. So I feel like you two coming together in a relationship still leaves you a little bit in the seven of Wands energy, right? You don't want to divulge everything all at once. You're very passionate about the things that you're hiding and keeping safe. But the Ace of Cups tells me that you two are really enjoying each other, and that this person that you meet could either be someone who is a fire sign or someone who is a water sign. And water signs, they are Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so tell us what happens after you go through the Hanged Man experience. What happens there? You don't want to stay there too long. You'll get stagnant, right? Your energy will get stagnant. So, Hanged Man. What comes after the Hanged Man? Okay, you get to business. You start taking control of things. Aries, right? Major Arcana. You just decide you're going to take control of things, and you open a business. Is this? Nope, this isn't it. This is the Nine of Cups. You are now going to have your wishes fulfilled. So I feel as though the relationship that you were in was blocking you from going forward and having the best and being the best that you can be, because you were so worried about this other person getting what they needed first before you got what you needed, Capricorn. But that is such a Capricorn thing to do, to put yourself on the back burner and put everyone else on the front burner. Don't do it again, because if you always did what you've always done, what is it? Say it with me. You'll always get what you always got. So you need to change your patterns in order to be able to move forward. If you don't change your patterns, you stay in the same stagnant energy. So then we come up with Justice. So I feel like you were in a relationship that ended. I feel like you got your justice, and you took control. And this was your wish fulfillment. It was that you would just take control, do your own thing, figure it out, not have this person try and get you to do all their stuff for them anymore. For you to, they're used to you, them being your everything, and you being second on the list. And I think that your wishes fulfilled was that you decided to just take control, get some justice here, get some balance, and this could be contractual justice as well. So you could have maybe come out on the good side of the divorce, or even if you didn't, you're just happy to be by yourself and happy to feel passion again. Because I think for a while you stopped feeling passion, and I think that's what caused two of the Ace of Wands to come out, because I think that you'd been so starved for love and passion that you just boom, like exploded into the ether, right? And went and found things to do and people to date, and just had a lot of fun for the first time in a long while. And I see that fun here with the Knight of Wands. So why is the Knight of Wands here, please? Knight of Wands is here because here comes that king, right? We had talked about here that you were looking for a King of Cups, someone who has depth, and here is that King of Cups. So you meet the King of Cups, you guys are having fun and enjoying each other. You finally find someone who can match you intellectually, someone who is fun, who can take care of their end of things while you take care of your end of things. So now you become the first person on your own list again, which is really nice. King of Cups. And yep, you get your balance back. And there we go. So yeah, you do get your balance back. And why is the Strength card here? So you do have some healing to do. You did some healing, and you are getting some strength back by just not letting all of your cards out all at the same time, by just keeping things, you know, a little bit held back. Not, you know, you are doing something different than you've done before, because your heart is still broken and you're trying to heal from that. So I get it. You're trying to heal. You don't really want things to get out of hand again. You're just kind of there to have the fun, and when you do this, it is fun. You do enjoy it, and you do enjoy the person that you've met. You found your King of Wands. Nope, your King of Cups you found. And let's go for some advice here from Denise Lynn and the Sacred Traveler. What is to go on from here after this great new meeting happens? This person has found their King of Cups, whether that be male or female, finding male or female. And there is justice, which means that the separation goes good. And tell me what happens next. What is the advice you have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Aha, we have grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. So it's time for you to figure out who you are, really, and to figure out what you want to do for you right now, rather than worrying about what everyone else wants you to do for them. Go deep and explore your roots. So this is giving you time to look within yourself and just to get deep enough to be worthy of this King of Cups, because you just don't get a king just like that. You have to learn about yourself. You have to go through a lot of breaking down of who you thought you were, figuring out who you really are. So then we have in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. So I feel like once you figure out who you are, that you that everything becomes easier for you. Once you learn to put yourself on the front burner again, and you're taking care of yourself, I believe things become easier for you. So why do we have here grounding? Go deep and explore your roots. What is it that Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter is supposed to explore in the week ahead? Explore your roots. What is that? Go deep, explore your roots. We have everything is fine. This is a card that is actually only in this deck. Everything is fine. I feel like she's laying there just looking at her phone, and underneath the card it says everything is fine. And I feel like this is so much about you, Capricorn, because no matter what is going on in your life, no matter how much you're hurting, people are always going to get your game face. Always are going to get your game face. You might have one person or two people in your life that you actually share your stuff with, but I feel as though you are mostly keeping it to the chest, like the Four of Pentacles. And I think that you are maybe having one person or two people that you share stuff with. So to everyone else, everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. And we have the Page of Swords. So then the person that you no longer are with, that person starts watching you online, and you start watching them online. And I think this gets a little bit uncomfortable. It may or may not, but I have a feeling that it does. Clarifying in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. I think you've met your soulmate. The Six of Cups tells me it could be someone you feel like they feel like home to you. You feel like you've known them before, either in another life or another time. Maybe you actually do know them. Maybe they're someone who's come from your past. Don't forget, we're in coming up on Mercury retrograde, right? It is on the 14th of October, and we know how things can go a little bit wacky, how people come from the past, forward to the forefront to help you clean your karma, right? So you can, someone who you maybe didn't have great relationship with, or maybe it ended badly, that person's going to come forward, and it's time to clean the karma at that point. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So we have good reciprocity here. Everything is smooth sailing with the soulmate. I feel like you do meet someone that you feel does connect to you in a way that no one else does. And I feel like that's because they have the King of Cups energy, because they're very deep and they connect to you in a deep way. And I think that Capricorn, you are deep as well. You're an earth sign. And so you love to connect to people in a very earthy, grounded kind of way. And I think that's why you two get along so well. All right, that's all I have for you today, Capricorn. I hope that it resonated with you. If you're interested in doing a private reading, please go over to That's the Facts Jack. I'm going to link you here, and just take a look to see what the reading, what the readings that are on sale are about. I explain it there. And if you are interested in doing a reading, please contact me. Everything you need is below. And email me before you send your payment, please, because then we can kind of talk about what you want and what your needs are. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you, Capricorn. Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for sharing. And thanks for your thumbs up. I hope you're having a good day. Bye-bye.